It was early morning. The sun was slowly rising over the fields, spreading golden light across the quiet village. The cool breeze carried the scent of wet soil. Armand, a hard-working farmer, was still asleep on his old wooden cot. Today was supposed to be an important day for him. He had to meet a tractor company agent in town to buy some new parts for his old machine. But fate had other plans. His alarm never rang. The electricity had been out all night, and his phone's battery was completely dead. When he finally opened his eyes, the sun was already high in the sky. Oh no, I'm late. Armand jumped up, hurriedly put on his shirt, and ran outside without even having breakfast. When he reached his tractor, he froze. One of its tires was flat. Perfect, he muttered, half angry, half hopeless. He rushed to the small workshop at the corner of the village, but his friend Raju told him the mechanic had gone to the city. Armand checked his watch, only 40 minutes left for the meeting. He thought of taking his bicycle, but its chain had come off. Everything was going wrong. He started walking down the dusty road. The sun was burning above his head, sweat rolling down his face. On the way, he saw other farmers happily plowing their fields with tractors, their engines humming like songs of progress, and for a moment, Armand felt like the world was moving forward while he was stuck behind. He managed to get a lift from a tempo and headed toward the city. But halfway through, traffic came to a halt. A long line of trucks and tractors blocked the road. Armand leaned back, sighing heavily. When he finally reached the office, the meeting had already ended. The manager looked at him with disappointment. Armand, you always have an excuse: punctures, delays, traffic. This can't go on forever. Armand had no words. He just stood there, defeated. The rest of the day went no better. He mixed up documents, sent the wrong tractor part orders, and during lunch, he accidentally spilled tea all over his coworker's file. Everyone laughed. By evening, Armand couldn't take it anymore. He packed his bag and walked out. The sky had turned dark, heavy clouds gathered above. Within minutes, rain poured down. His umbrella flipped inside out and broke. He was drenched, walking through muddy roads, soaked in frustration and failure. But then something strange happened. He laughed. Yes, he actually laughed. Well, he said to himself, what else could possibly go wrong now? The rain kept falling, washing away not just the dirt on his clothes but the weight on his heart. When he reached home, the power was still out. He lit a small candle and sat quietly in the corner. Outside, his old tractor stood shining under the rain, cleaner than ever. He made himself a cup of tea and watched the rain through the window. In that moment, he realized something. Sometimes life falls apart not to punish you, but to teach you patience, to make you stronger. He whispered to himself, when everything goes wrong, maybe life just wants you to pause, breathe, and start again. The next morning, the sunlight was soft and bright. Armand cleaned his tractor, fixed the tire, and smiled. Even if not everything goes right, he said, I can still make the day better. He started the engine. The tractor roared with power, like a loyal friend ready for a new day. A few days later, Armand went back to that company office, this time early. The manager looked at him and smiled. Seems like everything's going right today, Armand. Armand smiled back and said, Sir, I've stopped fearing bad days. They teach me the best lessons. And from that day, he learned. Sometimes when everything goes wrong, that's when life teaches you what truly matters.